through all the negativity. 100K is fucking creeping up on us, gang. Today, we got a Karen realizes she's going to jail for murder. If you are new to the channel, though, make sure you subscribe. 90,000 is on the way. Make sure you leave a like and comment more videos you want to see. And let's get into the video, man. Alright, let's do it.
Karens usually think they're immune to consequences, but what happens when these same entitled Karens get
What the fuck?
What happens when these same entitled Karens get arrested? These are three of the most shocking and satisfying examples of when evil Karens realize they've been arrested.
Her ass a zombie.
Starting with Sarah Boone, who was accused of killing her husband Jorge by locking him in a suitcase and leaving him to die.
What? What?
Sarah was quickly brought in for interrogation to determine if she was really as evil as they think.
So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid
swollen.
a hand on him.
Okay. What
How
about
did he allow this to happen?
the scratches? Because there's also sex.
Yes.
Okay. Because there's also like a scratch on like the back of his neck, like kind of like going, but it's like going straight across.
I have no idea what that's from. In all honesty, we have not gotten into it.
Okay.
That's why, like, the only thing I thought you guys were going to ask me about, which I was going to be honest with you anyway, are the scratch marks on his back.
Mhm.
Everything else, I have no idea what it is.
Yesterday, when we took photographs of your overall body, and they did the buccal swabs, did they go under your fingernails?
No.
Okay. Are you willing to let us
Absolutely.
swab underneath your fingernails?
Go for it.
Okay.
It seems like an odd
Okay.
request to ask if they can swab underneath Sarah's fingernails, but it could actually go a long way in determining how Jorge got these injuries. Since the injuries were fresh, it's a strong possibility that forensics could find dried blood or skin cells underneath Sarah's fingernails, which
yeah.
would put her dead to rights. But unfortunately for Sarah, they have some other evidence that took a lot less effort to find.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
How the fuck he...
Well, it's on your phone, and
Bruh, I just don't understand. How did he get inside the suitcase? Like, how? I just don't understand that.
you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah, we're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
For everything you've done to me. Fuck you.
What?
And this
Fuck
is,
you.
that's you, your voice.
Stupid.
Yo.
That's my name. Don't wear it up.
No.
I don't want to watch it, please.
The video showed Jorge in the suitcase begging to be let out while Sarah taunted him from the outside. The police couldn't have asked for a better piece of evidence, especially as it came directly from Sarah's own phone.
So this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
Sarah is obviously trying to maintain her innocence by telling the detectives that the video is distressing to her. But does that really sound like a woman who's being shown a video of her husband dying? While everybody will have a different reaction to trauma, it's difficult to imagine her reaction is a single deadpan sentence that sounds like it was delivered only to show some amount of concern to the cops.
How is the video killing her and she want to throw up? But she was literally right there recording, bro. Cuz, is she good?
I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but like it's like you guys are kind of trying to like feed me. Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
well, I know what.
You know what's on that video now?
No.
You remember making that video?
Oh,
Why don't you remember making the video?
probably because we had been drinking.
But you weren't drunk.
No.
Sarah is desperately trying to explain this video away,
Is
but
she
in doing
good?
so, essentially admits that it is her recording and that she left him alone in the suitcase afterwards. Given that Jorge died from her neglect, this at least
Wow.
constitutes a manslaughter charge. But she's really not doing the
Bro, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how did Jorge get into the suitcase? Was they doing some freaky... You feel me? How does this come about, gang?
best job of convincing the detectives that this was an accident.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Was they joking around?
Well, thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase,
your plan?
waiting for him to come upstairs.
And then when he did it?
I fell asleep.
You said you were up there 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, somebody not coming up.
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're
That's cap, because she was like, this is for all the stuff you did to me, blah, 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 wooty woo. What?
like, maybe I should go check on him, maybe I shouldn't.
No.
But
Wow.
that didn't cross your mind because
That's
it
like
didn't happen.
that's like an assumption. Like, that's what you all are thinking. Just,
We're asking.
it's the drinking.
Sarah spends almost
No, I hate when people do that. Don't blame stuff on alcohol. You still in your right mind. You might be, but you know right from wrong. You feel me? You're not gonna drink and then pick up a gun and go shoot somebody in the face. So why would you blame it on something like this? You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't ever take the excuse when somebody try to blame something on alcohol, gang. It's some bullshit. Don't believe it.
2 hours in total, desperately
Especially
trying to manipulate the
like
detectives
this.
and explain away the damning evidence the detectives have shown her. But ultimately, the detectives remain completely unfazed, and they decide that they've heard enough.
Right, wrap
Do
it
you
up.
promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up.
Why is this happening?
Why is this?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally.
We understand.
He's still dead.
Right?
Well, we don't
Someone
really
needs to
understand.
call Ryan, please.
Okay.
Or can I not make a phone call?
Ryan, what Ryan
You'll
gonna
be
do?
able to make a phone call when we get you down to the jail.
So why
You'll
is
be
this
afforded-
happening? So this was a trick.
No, it's not
No,
a trick.
not
How
a
was it a
trick.
trick? Your response to everything was basically, I didn't do it.
Intentionally.
Doesn't matter. He's still dead.
I'm trying to add up because 1 + 1 equaling 30 right now. She talking about this was a trick. Are you high? She gotta be high. She can't be in her right state of mind.
Sarah was charged with second-degree murder and is facing life in prison. As of this video's upload,
Yeah.
the trial is still ongoing.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's nothing compared to what the
Barbecue.
cops had to do with Sean Malarkey, a 45-year-old woman who was arrested for domestic violence after she allegedly hit her ex-husband with a car.
What the fuck?
However, when the cop approaches to take her into custody, things go south immediately.
Ma'am, step out.
Excuse me.
Step out.
No, excuse me.
Step
Get
out.
your hands off of me.
Step out of the car right now.
No.
You're under arrest.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, what? No, you what? You gonna tell the cop that you not under arrest? What type of shit is that, Sean?
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
Malarkey's behavior is erratic and her tone's aggressive from the off. Her children are in the backseat of the car, but this doesn't seem to affect how she handles the encounter, and things only get worse.
I will tase you if you don't get out of the car.
In front of your
Better
kids.
Take your hands off of me right now.
I told you you're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you have a warrant.
I just sent a message and I am... Excuse me.
Get out of the car right now.
No. Did somebody say that you could come into our house?
Asking the cops who gave them permission to enter the property is a common tactic in situations like this one. But for
yeah.
the suspects, the reality is that the police are well within their rights to enter property uninvited so long as they have a warrant.
That's
With the
real.
second officer's assistance,
Man, that's real.
Malarkey is removed from her car and cuffed. However, this is where things get even worse.
You did this.
No, I didn't do anything.
Andy asked you to come out.
Excuse me?
Andy asked you to get out of the car.
No, Andy yanked me.
I yanked you because I told you you're under arrest and you refused to exit your vehicle.
Are you gonna stand up and be cooperative?
Are you gonna understand that my attorney has filed a motion to quash this? Has filed
we're
a
going out here,
motion
this way.
to quash this.
You hit us, you do anything stupid towards us, we're any
Excuse
charges
me?
on. If you hit us,
Excuse me?
or anything, let's go.
You've already hit me.
This is crazy.
I didn't hit you. I asked you out of the car. I told you you're under arrest. Now you got a whole show for your neighbors here.
Even restrained, Malarkey's attitude does not change at all.
Bruh. Her last name is Malarkey, gang.
The cop then smells alcohol on her breath, which may explain some of the bizarre behavior.
You
Wow.
are a shitty f***ing human being. You throw somebody down in front of their children? What the f*** is wrong with
Sit
you?
down. I told you.
You! F*** you piece of shit. You know what? You are the piece of dirt that I would on if you were on fire.
I smell
Damn.
a lot of alcohol on your breath.
No, that's my.
That's your.
I
Okay.
She defies the officer's orders and tries to leave the vehicle, then makes a point to single out the cop who initiated the arrest.
Get your fucking hands off me.
We see situations like this often, where a suspect will target one member of law enforcement and use them as a scapegoat. This is typically followed by legal threats, so they're likely targeting the officer they feel they could best build the strongest case against.
Yeah.
However, this wouldn't work all too well.
Get your fucking hands off me.
Cool out. If you keep resisting.
Get your.
Bro, I gotta put the zombie audio from Call of Duty. Cause no way she just did that.
You keep resisting.
Get your.
Argue with that. If
You know what? I'm gonna charge you with putting your fucking dirty ass hands on me.
Stop moving. Let him take off your watch.
Malarkey then
She's
goes
not
on
real.
to make violent threats to the officers. Pay attention to how quickly she tries to change the conversation after her most extreme threat.
You know what? No. Do you know what he's done? If you fuck.
Stop kicking us.
I'm gonna kick you right in the fucking.
That's mean. Don't do that.
He said that's me, don't do that. Yo.
You are dead.
Yo, she's crazy.
You
Whoa.
are getting sued.
Whoa, no, she didn't say that to a cop while she's in a cop car. This lady is out of her fucking mind.
You are dead.
What's that?
You are getting sued.
No. What'd you say before that?
Face is
You
getting.
said I am dead? What do you mean by that?
And she on camera.
You are.
Elaborate on it if you mean it.
You're getting sued.
She continues making the cops' lives difficult by pretending to have trouble getting out of the car, though it's clear from her movements that she's not actually trying. She blames the tape on her ankles and says it's the cop's fault she tried to kick him.
Put your feet. No. Put your feet down there.
It hurts too much. You could just take it off.
Okay, no. No, you're gonna kick it.
No, what am I? I'm a fucking 100 pounds. You think I'm gonna take a 200-pound dude?
Well, you've already kicked at us a lot of times.
Why?
You're not gonna win.
Why?
You're gonna hurt us.
Why? Because that guy right there.
The one you tried to fight? Okay, Sean, let's go.
Why? Could you ask yourself a question?
Yeah.
Why?
She was charged with aggravated assault of an officer and
Bro, that shit is so funny, bro. Look at her bite. Look at her bite, bro.
Why?
she was charged with aggravated assault of an officer and aggravated DUI. This was her third DUI with a child passenger. Soon
Third?
after this arrest, she was also charged with endangering.
Yo, look at how they carrying her.
Soon after this arrest, she was also charged
This
with
can't be real.
endangering the life or health of a child and violation of a bail bond and received a misdemeanor charge for resisting or obstructing an officer. The suspect in our next
This can't
case
be
was
real.
not so lucky.
Look
This
at her.
suspect's
Bro, look at how they had her balled up.
The suspect in our next case was not so lucky. This suspect's public outburst takes place on a plane ready for takeoff. Prior to the footage, she's been asked to leave multiple times due to her
plane?
refusal to wear a mask
On the plane? You gonna delay the whole flight for everybody, gang? Oh my goodness.
during the pandemic.
I would have been sick. I would have helped the cops get her off the fucking plane, bro.
We're gonna take you off the aircraft.
Yep, you're gonna have to get off the aircraft,
Yeah,
okay?
and you're at the.
Yep.
And I compliment you in that way.
But she's a representative of the aircraft. They don't want you flying.
What the fuck? What'd she say?
You're at the.
Yep.
And I compliment you in that way.
But she's a representative of the aircraft. They don't want you flying on their plane today, okay? So you're gonna have to get off the
They
aircraft.
made us wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, that's the way it is. But right now, I'm gonna
And
need you.
that's fine, and I will respect that.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to grab your bag and just
And I
step
did
off
not
the
do
aircraft.
anything actually. Disrespect.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive. Besides, speak my mind.
Okay.
I know what I live in America, and that's what fucking America's about.
calm down.
No, you know.
To a certain extent, a lot of entitled people don't understand that. And which is funny because it feels like y'all don't got a brain, gang. I get that it's supposed to be the land of the free, but like, come on, gang. We know freedom is to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? But entitled people, they take it way too fucking far, bro.
You know that.
Grab your
No,
bag.
you know that.
When she's asked to grab her bag and leave, she says something truly weird. The suspect has a lot of strange mannerisms and seems to have very severe mood swings. Pay attention to how her expression suddenly changes and how she seems to rapidly experience a wide range of emotions throughout the encounter.
No one's gonna put their hands on you. unless you
Alright,
want to.
yeah, you
Grab your
won't.
bag and
Yeah,
just step off
you
the-
won't.
Okay, but I need you to get up.
No. You
Okay?
need me to get up?
You may need me to get up, but you know what I feel my need to do as a person? Just like Jesus motherfucking Christ.
You need to calm down.
No, I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna say what I need to do, and if you're gonna do whatever you feel you need
I'd
to
be
do
like, shut up, lady, get off the plane.
to me, right? So I'm gonna say what I am meant to say. No, to everybody.
Stand up, man.
Yeah, everybody is doing it.
Look at the person in the white hat. He just like, what the fuck, bro? Is this happening?
I'm already
Look.
The police warn the suspects that if she doesn't cooperate, they'll have to put their hands on her. Her response is dramatic. She also latches onto a supposed promise one of the officers made, that she wouldn't be arrested if she gets off the plane.
Is she off a perk?
What's happening? They're gonna deplane the aircraft. I'm gonna take you off the
That
plane.
was already happening. Don't.
And you're going to jail.
It won't happen
Okay.
if you get up and walk out with me right now.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to,
Trust
Yep.
that.
That's how it's gonna work.
Do you see how that's a threatening system?
That's the way it is, man.
Not cool.
Are you
I
gonna-
want to trust you. You want to trust me? That's not healing. We're not healing.
What the fuck is she talking about?
Suspect is led from the plane and placed under arrest. Her reaction is childlike. She cries in an unconvincing way and seems to feel that the experience has violated her human rights. Listen to her describe her actions. The way she seems to think she acted is far from the truth, but it's hard to say whether she's deliberately lying or there's something more to it.
Okay. Come with me.
I wasn't doing it.
Come with me.
Why are you doing that? See, you lied right there, man.
Is she high?
Suspects continuously switches between claims of being victimized and anger towards the cops. She seems to feel that she's been personally wronged and that one of the cops lied to her to get her to comply. She accuses this cop of not wearing a mask himself.
How is anyone gonna stop anything when you lie to them?
You had your chance, ma'am.
I had my chance. You didn't even give me a chance. I looked at you in your eyes, and I knew you were lying to me. I saw you outside before I even came in.
And this is all because she wouldn't even put on a mask. Like, gang, just wear a mask. It's not that hard, cuz. Just wear a mask for a couple hours, then get off the fucking plane.
With your mask off.
Once again, we see a case where the person being arrested decides to single out a particular officer to blame for everything. The
Shameless.
suspect refuses to cooperate with a particular cop, but says they're willing to comply with other members of law enforcement.
All right. Ready to step out? Are you gonna comply with everybody?
No, with you two, yes. Not with you, because you're a liar.
Okay.
Towards the end of the arrest, she repeatedly says things that seem to come out of nowhere, including the suggestion that a nurse there to check on her is attracted to the officer she has an issue with.
What?
let me get your temperature at least.
And, oh, you think he's cute? Oh, yeah, I thought he was cute, too. I looked in his eyeballs, and I thought he looked into my eyeballs, and then he abused that.
Her unpredictable mood and irrational reactions continue right up until the video ends, with her saying that the fact that she can't relax is the fault of law enforcement. Seems likely that there are some psychiatric issues at play here, though.
Right?
Without a professional opinion, it's hard to say for sure.
Yeah, she's off a perk of 10. Bro, that was a Karen realized she was going to jail for murder and so on and so forth. You feel me? I like videos like this. Y'all know I like videos like this. I've been watching a couple videos like this. I switch it up, you know what I'm saying? Just comment more videos you want to see. I got more album reactions. Y'all know how that go. You feel me? 90K is on the fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Throughout all the negativity, throughout all the negative comments, you know what I'm saying? Oh, why I see blah blah blah, wooty woo. I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? Because I know this is the internet and people are gonna say what they're gonna say, you know what I'm saying? So who gives a fuck? 100K is on the way though. But make sure you leave a like and comment more videos you want to see. And Metri out, man.